Hello guys, welcome to my channel, The Great Apostate. I hope you're doing well. This is video 2 on my advice channel. Now, as I told you before, I'd asked for people to basically to send me questions, which I would answer, regarding what to do when you're leaving a cult, how to cope, you know, what's life like outside, any problems you have, any questions you have. I have said, well, I will try my best to answer. The only exceptions are those who are suicidal. I'm going to point you into. I'm going to answer. I'm going to help you, but I'm also going to point you where you should go, which is to seek professional help, and also those who are the victims of sexual abuse. Again, professional help is where you need to go for that. You need to go to a counsellor. You need to go to a psychiatrist. You need to go to your doctor. You need to go to the police. Those are all big things to do. Okay. But with that said, I'm going to do another question from Anne. Okay, and it says, "Hi, thank you for giving me an email to contact you. I hope you can give me some advice. I am currently still a witness, but not in my heart." Remember when we used to talk like that? I really want to escape this, but I don't see the way out. I've even tried to commit suicide several times and thought I was being punished by Jehovah because I was survived. I have no family and no friends outside of the Jehovah's Witnesses. I was taken out of school early because my mother feared I was too liked by my classmates. I have had all of maybe 4 jobs and I'm 24 years old. No job has lasted longer than 3 months because every job I have ever had has interfered with meetings. I would suggest that's probably because of a lack of education. You're maybe being asked to work nights and, commercial jobs or weekends. I just want to escape this, but I don't know how. I have nowhere to go. I keep thinking of making a GoFundMe account, but then people will probably know me publicly, and I don't even think the general public would understand enough to want to help. That's probably true. I was thinking that maybe they hate us knocking on their door so much that me saying I need help would be out of motivation. Uh, I don't know, but I need help. Can you tell me what you think? Okay, I'm going to stand up and tell you this, and I'm going to make this a short and sweet video. Well, first of all, hello, Anne. I've been trying to contact you several times, and I have sent you some emails. And first of all, let's fix the angle on this. First of all, as you know, it goes without saying, my heart goes out to you. I have, as I've said in my last video, it's important to remember one thing. You're not alone. Your feelings of depression and misery are not unique. That's not to minimize them. I just want you to know that we all feel that way at times. And I think if you've met a person who can honestly say they haven't felt suicidal, I think that person, I think you'd be talking to a liar. As for your personal situation where you have gone on to attempt suicide, or what are they, completing suicide as they call it over here, I'm so sorry. This just shows you the damage Jehovah's Witnesses do. What I would say to you is, it's a trite thing to say, and I have met people who are suicidal, and in my previous jobs, it's a trite thing to say, but it is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. The Jehovah's Witnesses are a temporary problem if you want them to be. You're 24 years old now, and you can escape this. Number one, and most important of all, you need help. You need to speak to a doctor. Okay, and I'm sure if you've had 4 attempted suicide attempts, that you've probably spoken to doctors before. But you need to lay it out in the line exactly why you're doing these things. You don't need to sugarcoat it and say I'm just depressed, okay? Because these are specific situations to you. The problem about not having friends, again, especially with those of us who leave cults, it's universal. I have no friends. I mean, yeah, I've 1 or 2 people that I'm friendly with, but I haven't got that relationship where I could contact somebody and say, hey, pick me up, my car's broken down. It's all me. Okay, I just don't have it. I have friends online who I've met through the ex-Jehovah's Witness community who are cool people. But, if they're not next door to you, if they're not down the road, it's a different kind of friendship. Although I like them very much. As far as yourself's concerned, to get help, it's not just about getting professional medical help for you. It's about getting help for you to leave the situation you're in. You have no friends or family outside. There must be some family, surely, that you could speak to who are non-Jehovah's Witnesses. I mean, I had uncles and aunts who weren't Jehovah's Witnesses, and possibly speaking to them might give you some kind of out, some kind of way to get a place to stay for 6 months, to get a breather, get a job. There's a couple of other options. When your mental health is back up to par, one thing, and I rarely do this, I would seriously consider that you join the Navy or something like that. You know, I'm not joking about that either. There's plenty of things you can join. I had thought initially when I answered this, maybe try get a job far away, something that, you know, provides rooming and board. And I thought, well, Navy, Army, Air Force, you know, Coast Guard, hell, what are they, Peace Corps in America? There's lots of things that you can do which will give you, you know, money in your pockets, take you out of the situation, housing, food. 2 years down the line, this is all a distant memory, and then maybe when that's over, then you go, oh, what do I do now? What's my choices now? And it's a hell of a lot better than sitting down and thinking, I'm in this house, my mum's a witness, my dad's a witness, my family are my brothers and sisters, they all think I'm terrible, you know, Jehovah is down on me like a ton of bricks. I don't want to really get into huge religious arguments with people about this because your religious opinion in these videos is your religious opinion. But the worry about Jehovah doing anything to you, regardless of the activity that you do. There are people in ISIS right now chopping off heads and Jehovah's not bothering them. Trust me, he is not intervening in anything you do, okay? There are the most sick and depraved criminals and Jehovah's not getting involved. He ain't getting involved in you either, okay? That's not a negative thing. It's just to say he's not punishing you either. He's not looking, okay? You, as the old saying is, not that old saying, you do you. You do you. You look after you. Care for yourself, okay? Because Jehovah's not the white knight. He's not coming in to rescue you. You're coming in to rescue you. And you can do it. You can. Find family. Find friends outside. If you can't, find a family member who's left, a family member who never was. And trust me, if you tell some uncle who you've never met, by the way, you know, we've never talked, but this is the situation. Trust me, if you're my niece, you're getting a bed. You're getting a sleeping bag on my bed or on my sofa anytime. No problem at all. Okay. Hell, I know you're thousands of miles from me personally, Ian, but if you live down the road, that sofa is yours. Okay. The point is, we'll all help. Okay. Now, as far as doing a GoFundMe account, I don't think that's a flyer for the reasons that you made clear. I don't think the general public would get it. I do think, though, that there's the possibility with some of the evangelical churches and that possibly a little trip onto the Facebook with maybe a few private messages stating your problems to local evangelical churches could signpost you to some things. But number one, and this is most important, get the professional help you need. I'm not it, okay? This is not what you need. You need the professional help. You need maybe CBT therapy. You need EMDR therapy. You need loads of things that I don't even know anything about, okay? I'm just telling you about the stuff that I've had, okay? When you feel yourself, when you feel like a normal human being, get out of this environment. Start a life. Enjoy it. You're only 24. I left when I was 25. Have I fucked up since? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I have. But trust me, you can do better than me. You know, step on my mistake shoulders. Learn from my mistakes. Get out there. It's a nice world out there, okay? But it's not going to make itself for you. You're going to have to make your life. And you can do it. You can do it. You can make friends through Facebook groups, things you're interested in. You can make partners. I met my wife through the internet. I did. We're 11 years married. Next Saturday. It works. These things work. We have 2 children. Best not talk about them. But there is a life out there for you. Yes, things will be hard. Yes, there'll be bad times. They'd have been worse when you were Jehovah's Witness. And I hope everything works out for you. You have my details and you have my opinions, and I'm giving you support from far away. Take care. Bye-bye.